Hello, how's everybody doing this morning? Gosh, I wish I could hear y'all talk. That would be nice. Just trying to get this last thing done so I can see your comments because I cannot do this. Okay, guys. I forgot to mute. Sorry. Hey, Gary, how are you doing? I see Samantha. Of course, my Griff. What's up, Griff? Gosh, so it's noon, a little after noon there, right? I always have trouble wrapping my head around that. Hey, Samantha. How's everybody doing today? I had a couple things that I want to talk about. Sorry about the color. I don't know. Maybe it'll brighten up. Let's see if I turn this light brighter. If it makes. Now it's just gonna brighten my eyes up. Yeah, it's too much. I can't take it. It'll give me a migraine. Yeah, that's too dark. Okay, let's go with this. Hopefully it'll brighten up just a little bit. At least it's less pixelated. So let's see. I had a few things to talk about. Let's see. Hold on. Where's my little thingy? Got the old handy dandy trusty notebook out today. CM no longer has YouTube. Who are you talking about that CM no longer has YouTube? Hi, Justice for Summer and Carrie. Rhonda, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Chris McDonough? He's got YouTube still. I swear there was the interview room had a show last night. I'm gonna see if y'all just cross your fingers and pray. Good morning, Pamela. There's a couple things I want to talk about. Lord, I can't believe I took 3 pages of notes on that one video. The first thing I want to talk about is Magenta Dreams. What is gone? Somebody please inform me because I'm gonna go look. Are y'all talking about Chris McDonough? Hey, Antique Little Girls, Samantha Turpin. Really, Grandma to 4? What? Molly, why was it taken down? Does anybody know? That's crazy. I wonder if he still has a Patreon. Griff, can you verify any of this? I'm trying to. No, I can't do that. Okay. Good morning, Godmother. Good morning, V. I see you made it today. My earth birds are in the house. Can everybody hear me good? Wow. So, let me look. I'm praying that it doesn't kick me off live. Trying to let me do this. Let me take my phone off Wi-Fi. I am just flipping on this, you guys. But Carrie, if he put a strike against Benny, that wouldn't cause him to be taken down. Somebody had to put strikes against him. I wonder what. Wow, I'm at a loss for words, you guys. Molly, it might have had something to do with the Landry case. I haven't been watching it. No, what wouldn't, Carrie? I'm really confused, baby. Good morning, Joe Eastup. I hope I'm saying it right. So, Griff, you know more about how the YouTube things work than I do, baby. Let me ask a dumb question. Because I'm confused about what Carrie's answering. Just because he put a strike against Vinny, it wouldn't cause him to be took down with it. And does anybody know why? Mm. Okay, let me put my earbuds in and see if I can't listen to this. Hopefully it'll let me do what I'm going to try to do here. And see what I can find out. I see something that's telling me that's insane, you guys. I'm wondering what. Are we sure that it got took down and that Chris didn't take it down himself? I know, Magenta. I'm so excited about that. But you know, the behavior panel's already done Dawn and Candace. And it didn't seem. They didn't do a great job, if you ask me. Of course, nobody asked me. But, okay, Molly, what I'm trying to find out is why is it down? Did anybody say why? That's what I'm thinking, Griff, that for some reason he's taking it down. Oh, he had many strikes, Molly. See, I don't know how. I know YouTube notifies you if you've gotten a strike. Joe Eastep, we've just been told that the interview room has been taken down. And, oh, yeah, just FYI, everybody that was saying that I gave false information about the Landry case and fake news, let me clarify something. I worded it improperly. I want to take ownership of that, guys. What happened was I got a tip on it, and I'm thinking the person added to what was told to them. We know through the news reporting. We know through the news reporting. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting, Molly. Wow. Um, right, Karen. It might be that he was stressed out. Maybe he's just taking a vacation from YouTube, period. Somebody go and see if his Patreon channel's down. Because he's got Patreon as well. I don't know how to check for other people, y'all. I'm just learning stuff. Anyway, when I said that I'd have been spotted in Sarasota and that he had been arrested, I was wrong. He wasn't arrested, of course, we all know that. But he was actually spotted. It wasn't law enforcement, though. It was dog. And from what I understand, though, they found blood and hair. Of course, it's not come back. Remember, it says the channel was removed by. Wow. So YouTube did take him down. I wonder if they took him all the way down or if it's under review. I don't know how it works. Wow, really, Molly? That's what it says. The account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy. Wow. See, you guys think I'm kidding. I'm not. Everybody got mad at me because of the Patreon. Now maybe y'all see why I took out the Patreon. Not trying to, how do I say, Not trying to say, nah, I told you so or nothing like that, guys, but, well, Joe, Facebook and YouTube, now I may be wrong, because I sure don't know who owns what, but as I understand, Facebook and YouTube are like way different owners. So Molly, Chris isn't exempt to YouTube's community standards policy. To be honest with you, any YouTube creator, like, honestly, tomorrow I could wake up and my channel be pulled. We all can. That's hence the Patreon. I know a lot of people got mad at me over it, but this is exactly why. Like I said, not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, but a lot's going on with this case, and we say or do the wrong thing and it's over. Yeah. Well, Carrie, you've been over there, baby. You do understand. Right. Child crimes. I know. I mean, maybe Chris has got a backup channel, and he'll be connecting to that backup channel soon. I'm trying to see at the same time as I talk to y'all, without violating YouTube's community standards, what I can find out. I wanted to, I don't normally watch the, how do I say this? I don't normally watch Corpse Bride and Prairie Dogs and stuff. But I was told some things, and so I went to check it out. And, hey, Stella. What is my phone doing? Y'all, welcome to Internet Trouble 101. So, look, I'm just going to put it out there. Let's see. I was going to talk about that in just a minute, B. This is just kind of breaking news. Let's see if I switch. Does it take me off of here? Wow. I'm listening to something at the same time. A voicemail I got. Yeah. So, Griff, Stella, anybody that knows, if it's taken down, does that mean it takes down every video, or they just can't? So all the past videos, we can't even go back and watch those, right, you guys? I'm looking at it right now on my phone, Molly, but I'm also listening to something too. Wow. I do know. Hold on. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wow. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm asking somebody a question, guys. I'm hearing that the Twitter is also down, you guys. Hmm. See, I don't know what's been going on with the Landry case. I don't know. Good morning, Sergeant. I don't know if it would have anything to do with the Landry case. Um, and I don't know what to say. Y'all know as much right now as I do. Has anybody been able to verify if ah I'm hearing that his Twitter is up, but it's locked. So the channel is gone. But can he not fight it? Mm. Wow. Yeah, Molly. Molly says that wait a minute. Wow. I'm getting ready to check his website, you guys. I You think it's mm, it's saying it's for bullying and harassment. I think it's sounding like it may from what I'm hearing from right now, guys, and I'm gonna quote her, I'm not gonna take her information. From what I'm hearing from Ziggy, it sounds like it may have something to do with the Twitter account because it's locked also. Mm. Wow. Hold on, I'm getting some information for you guys right now. I guess everybody left here and went over to Ziggy's. I don't know. Has anybody got Chris's Twitter account? Oh. So that's probably Karen Lavery. So you're saying Chris had put up the laundry's address. That's probably what it is then. That's probably what, if he docks them in the middle of this case, that's what it is right now. That's probably what it is, you guys. If he docks, the attorneys would have got it shut down right now. But if it's multiple strikes and it's just a pause on your memberships, usually that means that the person's able to fight it. So, wow. Hold on, I'm just telling Ziggy bye. Because I'm actually a mod in her channel, guys. Right. Okay, here's the thing. Even if everybody knows their address, that's still a violation of YouTube's YouTube's community requirements and standards. So, right, V, I know, baby. We don't all got to agree. I mean, heck, we don't all got to agree in here, you know. Oh, hey, Oklahoma, honey. I have been sick. I've actually had to go twice to the ER and be checked. Had to have some breathing treatments and stuff. It's just complications of the fungulitis. And I got to work today, so I'm not going to be on live long. This is just, wow. I know it's not, well, it's not just that, Joe. Oh, Martha, I love you, baby. Hi to all you guys. Yes, YouTube does not play when it comes to doxing, even if it's well known what the address is. That's number one. And from what I'm understanding, you know, the laundries have, they're not poor people. You guys, I ain't been following this case, so I don't know a lot about it. Molly, don't post the Twitter on there. Can one of my mods do I have a mod in the house at all? I'll get it. Hold on. No, Molly, I got to remove your comment. Don't get mad at me, honey. I'll get in trouble. Oh my gosh. Look, I don't even know how to do it, y'all. I don't know what happened to I don't know how to remove it. I don't want, okay, thank y'all, because I didn't want to put nobody in timeout, and that's all it gives me an option to do. Wow, okay. So this is what I'm thinking, because it's telling you your memberships are on pause and it's not telling you it's going to refund monies. His channel's not completely shut down. Hey, John QQ, can you possibly answer a question for me? They're saying the interview room got shut down. It's something that's like just happened as I come on just a little bit ago. And he had multiple strikes for bullying and harassment. Plus, it seems maybe the Twitter is locked right now. I know, I'm thinking it has to do with the Landry case and not with this case. Not taking up for the Bennies of the world. What I am thinking is they said that he doxed the parents' residence. And, well, possibly so, Justice Honey. I'm not trying to get into that mess. And that also, I don't know if the person was talking to him on Twitter or through text or through chat. I'm not certain about it because, like I'm telling you guys, I ain't been watching it. You're fine, Molly. I just didn't want, to put that out there. And if there's a problem, I don't want us to get in trouble. That he was, I guess, harassing whoever it was that was talking to him because he was saying that they were the laundry feller. And, that's all I know. So I'm guessing that that's the harassment. And that something about somebody was supposed to be a retired police officer, and he called them out. Look, guys, it's easy to get stressed out with some of the stuff that Karen, Molly wasn't talking to you, baby. She was saying that because I said that about putting it up there. That's not what it was. How do I say this? I am feeling a little better, you guys. I got to work again, and as you can see, my circles got circles, and we got so derailed. There was some really important stuff that I want to talk about, and I don't have a lot of time. I'm not saying that this ain't. It's okay, Molly. I'm old too. I'm older than white thread. My mind just got blown. I wasn't expecting to get that told to me. I don't see Griff or Stella, either one. Griff, I'm gonna try to go to his webpage. Honey, Molly, please let Molly know everything's all good, baby. We are not stressing things over here. We're old over here. Let's see, wait a minute. Commented on it was all weird, and I got blocked. Really, Tracy? Wow. Guys, okay. Let me reiterate something. I know a lot of people got upset and angry at me about the Patreon, but really and truly, this is a prime example of why. Because comments have been disappearing. Like, I have so many people in the comment section thinking I'm taking down, or my mods are taking down their comments, and we go, look, part of them, anytime you have over a certain number of emojis in your thing, they're putting them for hold without us knowing, without any notification. And they right, Samantha, I feel you on that, Panic. I'm just mind blown. I don't even know what to say. That's cray. I'm just, yes, Anna. Yes. CM's channel, the TIR, apparently has been, we'll say temporarily, because, yes, Sergeant King, I ain't even got that. We just got started, hunty. We'll get through all that. I had a list and a notes, and I just got thrown for a loop, to be honest with you. Because it was just literally probably 30, 40 minutes before I came on, I actually watched a little bit of it. So it's like, whoa, I don't know what to say. If everything's on pause, I know there's a process you can go through and like get your channel restored. If you can prove that they're erroneous or whatever. So maybe, I don't know. It should let you, it says my super chats are on. Yeah, it should let you. Yeah, it says they're on. Let's see. I don't want to send one to myself. It says they're on. Just drop the PayPal and Cash App in the thing, you guys. And just do it that way if you can't do a super chat. I don't know what else to say. My whole mind is really gone. It just, but there's a couple important things I wanted to talk about. First, yes, October 15th, I want to get everybody that's wanting to go that wants to, maybe we can pick a place and meet up together and I'll kind of go together. Chase is wonderful. I've been in contact with him and with Mr. John QQ. I like saying his name, John QQ. But anyway, Chase, gosh, I think it's 423. I always want to say 432. I don't know why, because I guess it just is normal. Is gonna meet us once we get across the mountain. Now get closer. He's gonna meet us and help us out. Yeah, 423 Chase. Thank you, Griff. And if you guys want to, or if you can, just drop the link for him in the chat. I'd love that. He's got flyers, guys, that anybody, the real ones, that anybody can have. We can take some back with us. We can hand them out. I've talked to him. I've actually got to call him today after I get off this live. He's going to meet us. He said there is going to be security there. He is. I don't know, Anna, if he's a young kid or an older dude. I've not met him like that. I'm going to meet him in person when I get to Rogersville. And remember, guys, let's please remember that this is about summer, okay? It's not about, beating our chest and proving who's the first or the best or who did this or who did that, when and why, or none of that. It don't matter. To me, it don't matter. To me, what matters is that we let the whole wide world know about this little girl that's missing and that people care and that we're going to keep saying her name and we're going to keep her, present. We're not going to allow her case to be a cold case. We're not going to let it get there. And that all we want is justice for this little girl and to find her and get her to safety and where she needs to be with people that love her and want her here, And I'm not saying like to me here to my house. I don't, for God's sakes, let's not put that out there in the YouTube streets. I got a lot of cigarette because that's just got me. Awesome, Priscilla. Awesome. If you want to shoot me an email at thenedasworld99, do that. You can help. We're trying to coordinate and figure out what's a good, like, central area that no matter where, because we got people coming as far as Mississippi and Arkansas and everything. And I'm trying to find a good central spot that we can kind of all get together and meet up and not get lost. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Stella. Sweet. Thank you, John Q. I'll definitely email you back. Guys, let's just throw up a prayer for Chris that everything's okay. And, I don't even know what to say. Samantha, on the 15th, we're having a worldwide candlelight vigil for summer. Good, Joe, that the Twitter account's still up. Some people are reporting that it's locked. What we're saying is if you can't get to Rogersville, you can still participate. Go out on your front porch, meet up with your friends at the park. Make sure that wherever you go, you have prior permission to be there if it's not your own property or public property. You don't want no kind of problems. Get with your friends, family, whoever, and light a candle, a flashlight, your porch light, your headlights of your car if it has to be. And hold up a sign with the hashtag Justice for Summer. That's it. Simple. For 5 minutes at 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time or the equivalent thereof. Guys, my mind is gone. From 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time or the equivalent thereof, no matter what time zone you're in, to 6:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Just 5 minutes of your day. And if you want to come, Chase has got permission, him and some other YouTubers there, and people in Rogersville have got permission for us to be at the, I think it's called, I don't want to say it wrong, it's the horse stables where she was swimming that day in the YouTube video, I mean the TikTok video. He's got permission for us to be there. Now, while we're talking about those flyers and all that and everything, dadgummit, y'all. That just, Warriors Path. Thank you so much, Oklahoma. Warriors Park, Warriors Path. It's the swimming hole where the horses is. How about that? We'll call it the swimming hole. It's not a concrete pond. That's a Clampett reference. Sorry, guys. I'm not woke up good either. Coffee time. I can't. Oh, I gotta make sure I cover the can of coffee. Joe, we're not going to do balloons or rice because I've been told both are bad for the environment. But what we are doing, and if you would like, if you send something, you tell me what you want done with it, I'll make sure that I email you back a receipt about it and show you. We're putting stuff around like a memorial thing. We can get flowers, like teddy bears and stuff like that. Awesome, Samantha. Thank you. I'm glad to know that you'll be there. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Get it, Fonda. Ellie Mae Clampett. You got that reference, Anna. Oh, bless your heart, Oklahoma. Spell check gets me all the time. All right, Carrie. Hey, I got my big boat. We can ride together. If if anybody wants me to do that, I'll be glad to do that for you. Like I said, whatever you tell me to get, I'll make sure and get it, and I'll make sure you see a receipt that it was purchased or whatever, and put it out and take pictures. Chase has already been out there along with Ginger Snaps, decorating. I'm gonna try to go early. I'm trying to work it out. My job has scheduled me, and they're not allowing me off that day. But it is whatever it is, because I'm gonna be there one way or nothing. I'm just so amazed at that young man. He has done so much to try and help this out. I know he's participating in the one on the 14th also, is what I understand. But and he even apologized to me, y'all, and told me he didn't want to step on my toes by trying to do stuff on the 15th. I almost started crying, y'all, and it was in an email. We've been missing each other in the phone calls, but he said that to me in an email and in the live chat, and y'all, I was ready to really start crying, because I'm gonna start crying now. You can't step on my toes. Oh, yes, purple butterflies would be awesome, wouldn't it, guys? And I think they've got something down at the watering hole, and I'll talk to him today and have more specifics the next time we go live tomorrow. But I'm almost positive that they've got something that we're putting the stuff on for the memorial. But the butterflies would be amazing. I think that would be just beautifully amazing. I'm checking right now, Priscilla. Okay, I got it. Absolutely, Priscilla. You I'm replying. I just read your email. I'm just gonna reply to you right here instead of typing because I'm a pecking hunt typer. Please share the link. If I can get my mouth to work, please share the link. And in the community section, there's actually a flyer that one of our lovely subscribers, our sunshines, made up, and you're welcome to share that. There's a video where I gave that and some other information on who to contact and how to get a hold of them to get national media attention. And you're welcome to share that video as well. It's not got my face in it, and I will not try to strike your channel. Matter of fact, Ziggy has shared a couple times stuff off of my community page, but she's also got my permission to do so. We've spoken. She knows. She lets me know, and it's all good. I'm trying to think. Cause my stomach's in knots. Let me say this. And I know I keep saying it because I ain't finished the thought, and I'm gonna ignore the chat for a minute. Is he sending you flyers, Priscilla? Oh, how wonderful. He if you go that day, he'll let you take as many as you want to take back home with you too. And I'm actually gonna go with him, and we're gonna see if we can't hang some up and pass some out. I'm gonna try to get there early if I can, just to do that. Maybe, we can go to the local grocery stores and the big box stores. Maybe the little mom and pops won't let them or whatever, but we're gonna see if we can't get everything up. And well, Priscilla, go on and mods, don't delete her. I'm telling her to. Priscilla, drop the link in the chat for your channel. Anybody that wants to go over and look at you, they more than welcome to go on and check Priscilla's channel out. It'll be probably about 30 more seconds before she can. Joe, it's okay, honey. Listen, here's my favorite saying. I say it at work all the time, and it's true for our channel here. Here we find there's more than one way to skin a cat. And what I mean by that is we have one good idea and maybe it don't work out, but it leads us to finding a better idea that does work out. That's all. And we're just sitting here, chumming it up over the kitchen table talking. That's all. The biggest thing is oh, thank you, Tracy. The biggest thing that I was trying to explain to everybody is Chris's channel getting took down today is a prime example, guys, of why I did the Patreon. Because I can keep all my videos and everything. So if they take down my channel, I've got backups. I've got all my information. And you can do stuff on Patreon that you can't on other places because of the agreement you sign when you sign up. Hey, MTGV TV. I saw you. You was over in Ziggy Chat a minute ago. I was over too while I was live, letting her know. But it was a difficult decision because I didn't want to go to something that charges people. So what I did is I'm still giving the exact same content that I was given before here on YouTube. Not charging any fees. There is no membership. As soon as you hit subscribe, you are a sunshine. You are a member. Sorry, guys. I still just have waves of nausea. Also, we still have the same amount of lives. We still do the same amount of videos. We still talk in our community tab section. Everything. The Patreon is an extension. It is an option. It is not required at all. And it does have levels. Still, I'm not exactly sure what you mean there. Yeah, I'm a mod on her channel too. And I'm terrible. I'm an awful mod, you guys. I should be fired. Anyway, Sergeant, I know him already. Ryan, I'll get to the Ryan Up Church next. I promise you, I got a list. Let me finish what I was saying. I'll forget. Okay. So anyway, the Patreon is an extension and is a backup. If something like that should happen because I step on the wrong toes or whatever by putting out certain information that I have, then I have that as a backup to still stay in touch with you guys and to still, be able to talk about Summer every day I can until we get her justice for her. Now, the Patreon, let me explain too, because I've had a lot of questions about this, so let me get this part out. The Patreon has 3 different levels. It has the $3 level, the $9 level, and the $25 level. The $25 level, you can ask for a personal private live. You can basically whatever you want. You can be able to talk on the phone. It's through Patreon, but it's still like talking on the phone. And do live chats with video, whatever, one-on-one. And you get the information first. Then it goes and be shared with the $9 channel. And then it goes and is down to the 3. Every single level will get all the information. You just, depending on the level, is how soon you get it, basically. There are things available like videos and live chats and stuff for those that, are paying more. And I mean, it's kind of like insurance on your car or something. As an example, if you get liability and you hit somebody and you tear your car up, you just SOL. But if you got collision and you tear your car up, they'll pay to fix it. And then if you got full coverage and you break down on the side of the road, they'll come and pick you up. If you got liability and you break down on the side of the road, you better hope you got some money in your bank account to call a tow truck or that you're a mechanic. I mean, it is what it is. I basically didn't change the prices from what Patreon has it. I've been told I can. So I am looking into seeing what I can do about making each level a little less expensive. Yeah, somebody drop the Patreon link right quick, if you can, please, for Sergeant King. I have, just so you guys know, when I started, I had about 2,800 documents to upload. And now that's about 3 times. I have between screenshots of things that are no longer there and available, and I'm trying to think how to say it. Documents from the Vital Records Office, birth certificates, genealogical searches, marriage certificates, death certificates, land records, and several other type of, actual court documents of, a lot of them have done it, V. A lot of them took it back. I ain't got that far yet. Hey, Miss Nenny. Anyway, altogether, I have over 8,000 documents, and I'm uploading them as fast as I can, trying to break them into categories. But if I break them into categories before I share them with you guys, you'll never get to see them because it's a lot of stuff. Oklahoma just cracked me up. She said, I'm gonna pin that comment. I learned that I can do that if I can just get my mouse to work. Come on. Okay, there we go. That should put it across the screen, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've never pinned a message. That's my first time. Anyway, okay. What I'm saying is, just in documents from research, I have close to 9,000. I mean, I have one PDF file that's 85 pages long. And, let's see. Let me see if it got posted. If not, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Stella. Always right on point. Thank you guys about the backdrop. Um, the first one was a gift from I believe Chanel Deshay. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Chanel Deshay. And then the other two to make the whole backdrop look like the stars was actually a gift from Twisted True Cindy on my Amazon wish list. And it's just summer stars, you guys. My I'm not sure what they're doing. Okay. Well, anyway, woosah. So what I was on with what I had planned on talking about before we got news that V darling, that's what I was just saying. Everybody will get all the information. Like I talk about what's over there with you guys, but I cannot post those documents on YouTube. If I post them on YouTube, it'll be my last show because they're a land deed, a land document. It gives an address. What happens when you give somebody's address? You're doxing somebody. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I'm putting out, the Ben Hill Road address, obviously it's been everywhere 3 times around the world. That's different. But other addresses for other deeds that have people's names on them, I'll be in jail. Plain and simple. So it was, a brainstorming session. Mama Bear, I don't know how to redact them. If you're talking about erase the addresses and the names, if it's a land deed that's showing how much land there is and where it's located and who owns it, and that's the main crux of it. Who, like, you've got 80 acres and you're wanting to show that this person who, let's just say they work as a school teacher and work for the state, and their salary is $40,000 a year. How do they have a $300,000 property, and that's not their only property? How did they put a $90,000 house and a $20,000 outbuilding and have 80 acres of land and 5 cars? So the stuff that I would have to redact from what I'm posting is the stuff that you need to see to understand it. I don't know how else to put it. Also, there's let's see. For those of you that can't go over to Patreon, here's a couple. I will be going over some things to tell you how to see if you can find it for yourself. Thank you guys, and I appreciate everybody. And what I am saying is, I'll still talk to you about it the same way I always have. I'll still tell you about this, tell you about that, and tell you where to find it if you can't go to the Patreon. But some of the stuff, guys, if you can't go to the Patreon, you do have to pay for in one fashion or another. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think how much an 85-page PDF file. Mama Bear, I shouldn't get in trouble, but Chris McDonough's channel's down. A sister channel of ours has 2 strikes for doing similar type stuff. Coulda, shoulda, wouldn't. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. That's what my grandma used to say. You don't. I Justice for Summer, honey. I will look as soon as I can, baby, and look at it. If somehow just for Joni's mama drop the Patreon link, they're gonna drop the link in the chat, Joni, and all you gotta do is click the link like you do for everything else. It's the best way I know to tell you, honey. I had to have help too, so I mean, I'm just as ignorant as the next. Trust me, it takes a lot of help to help me out with technical stuff, doesn't it, Griff? Who's been bashing who, Priscilla? I'm confused. I'm not bashing no one, darling. Yeah, Mama Bear, his channel got took down today. That's what we were just talking about at the beginning of the thing. Like, I didn't even know it when I come on. That's not why I came live. Yeah, you guys, it's not a joke. Everybody was getting really angry at me about doing that Patreon, but I kept saying there's reasons. It's to protect myself. And maybe this will, like, how many of you guys have seen comments under videos and in our community section talking about, oh, you're mad at what I said and you don't want to hear a different opinion and you deleted my comment? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Comments are getting deleted if you put a link in a comment, if you mention another channel or whatever, if you have too many emojis in a comment. Yeah, they're getting. I mean, I don't know if it's YouTube. I don't know what exactly is going on. But I'm just trying, because look, if they take it down, I lose every video I've ever posted. I lose every bit of information that I've uploaded. You know what I mean? I got you, Justice for Summer Baby, and I'm in just a minute. I got you. Yeah, Carrie. There's been exactly. It's not just me. I mean, I know I can name like 3 other YouTubers right now. Yep, Griff, you do. I've seen you getting blamed, and I've seen my other mods, and then I go look, because we have a way. Hey, Sue Soul Sister, we have a way. Oklahoma says, I just say, wow, I love that, Oklahoma. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going. YouTube has made a lot of updates too and changed. Like, you have to ask certain questions, answer questions you didn't have to answer when you post a video. Like, a 15-minute video took me an hour and 40 minutes to upload because it checks it and rechecks it, and it says checks are taking longer than expected and stuff. I mean, it's been really weird, and it's not just me. I was looking at somebody that's been doing true crime genre on YouTube for over 10 years, and they were talking about how comments and stuff are getting deleted. Yes, Mama Bear, because you have to they sign an agreement with Patreon. You can swear on YouTube, but it has to be very limited. Like, if you say it a whole lot, they'll remove the video and flag it. Yeah, Sergeant King, I love that comment. Yep, the YouTube police has been doing overtime. They must be getting that good paycheck. They must be getting that good paycheck now. Hopefully y'all, Chris will be able to find it and get his channel back up. I don't, he's got the resources. He probably can. Lord, I'm hoping that didn't show what it was, because you can't show, like, I can't even, if I let you see my drink has a name on it, then, oh, thank you, Molly. I appreciate you so much. Oh, where's Griff at? Griff, I wanted to show you my pen that I got today and see if you get it. Well, thank you for being here at the time that you were, Joe. We appreciate you so much. Look, Griff. Can you see it? Look. It's a magical unicorn. This is for Granny. It's a magical unicorn, Griff. Yeah, I thought you'd like it. Anyway, so I already have V. We're gonna get to Ryan here in just a minute. And I'll let you know. Matter of fact, I was given a number that's supposed to be. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, okay? I was given a number that's supposed to be Ryan Upchurch's number. I was given an email for him. That email says it's not able to be found. Okay. And then thank you, Joni's mama. And then I contacted, if y'all seen the video, the little boy with the glasses that's there with him, apparently that's like some kind of manager for him as well as his friend. And he has Instagram. So I've also messaged him on Instagram 4 days ago, and he has not responded yet. So, one of our lovely sunshines got me a number that is supposed to be, I guess, his cell phone number of some sort. Can't guarantee that it is or not, but, and I about forgot about it till just now. So I've already typed an email message to send to him, and because I haven't seen him except at one, he's had several more lives. He was doing video games and stuff. I love me some unicorns too, you guys. Unicorns and purple, my two favorite things. Oh, and I love tie-dye and rainbows. Can't help it. Cause look, I'll show you this. I was given by my child these tie-dyed shoestrings to put in my Converses. So I'm getting ready to put them in. Oklahoma, who had some creepy guy on his property and was shutting down until further notice. I missed all that. Yes, Trevor is his helper. Yes. I'm trying to figure out who Oklahoma's talking about that had a creepy guy on their property. Did anybody else see who she's meaning? Because I am confused. Y'all know it don't take much. Yeah, I said something about that, him swearing so much, and everybody and their brother jumped all over me. Because he was swearing at people, and oh really? He had a creepy shutting down what? I know, Oklahoma. I'm sorry, baby. I just said it for the least slow mode I could, because so I could read. So Upchurch had a creepy guy on his property, and he's just completely shutting his channel down, or just shutting down looking into summer. Sorry, this little plastic thing's coming off, and I'm trying to burn it to melt it back on there before I put it in my shoe. He seems like a very talented young man. Pretty cool. What I was going to tell y'all, I'm not going to put the number out there. Y'all should know this. But I was given a phone number that is supposed to be his cell phone number. He said somebody broke into his barn, tore down his flags. He was just stopping for a little while to search. Oh, okay. Got you. Hey, some girl named Pam. So anyway, I've got right here, I'm not going to dox. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm trying to get an angle where there's a glare. Oh, Shaduki. Okay, I'm going to quit trying to do that because I've already typed the message in and I'm about to hit send. Maybe he will, maybe this is really his number and he'll respond. But I'm sending him a message about summer, asking him to contact me and offering him all the information that I have. Good morning, Miss Lady Justice in the house. Okay, it's telling me it did go through. Let me see and get details just to make sure. Again, guys, this is Ryan Upchurch. I have already emailed 2 emails that there is out there for him. I was in the live. I was in another live that he was gaming. He saw and responded to me and told me to contact him. So that's what I've been trying to do. Somebody gave me an email and it told me the email can't be found, but they also gave me a phone number to call. So I've done that, and we've messaged Trevor. Okay, it says that the message went through at 7:29 a.m., guys. So I thought it was pretty awesome seeing how he acted and reacted to seeing what we've been looking at for months. You know? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it was very validating. I was watching it and crying. I ain't even gonna front. So did I, Miss Molly. And um, all I can say, guys, is just cross your fingers and pray. Like I told him in the message I sent him, you know, if some of the stuff he sees kind of awesome, Miss Molly, you're not the only one. Um, if some of the hey Chase, guys, I'm crushing on Chase in the way I just look up to him because he's a real stand up dude. Is how I'm feeling. Chase, I was just telling him that we hopefully I'm gonna try to get there soon. I'm gonna call you after I get out of the live, Chase, before I go to work, if that's good. You're on a 60-second delay, Chase. But if when I get off here, it'll be okay to call you because I gotta be at work at 2. Let me know. Finally let me in. Divine. I don't know. Yes, Sergeant King. 2.5 million followers. Now, right quick, while Chase is in here too, guys, I wanted to discuss something. And Chase might have, I wish I could bring you up, Chase, but I'm on through YouTube and it won't let me bring people up, or I don't know how, because I'm, you know, technologically impaired. I heard, and I'm just gonna tell, I have messaged, commented, and emailed these people, so I should be okay sharing their information. I'm not going to share any of their video nor audio about it, but I'm pretty sure that they won't have a problem with it. Guys, have y'all heard about the fake flyers that are out there? Now, I was watching the live when True Crime Commentary was first commenting about them, and honestly, Penny had seen the flyer, and I don't know if she got a copy, took a picture, or exactly what, but she was so excited and happy, and you could hear it in her voice, okay? She thought it was a wonderful thing because she was understanding that there was another reward out there that had $50,000 for a little something. And come to find out, as I understand, allegedly, let me say allegedly, it's just not true at all. The flyers are, girl, I got a whole, listen, Lady Justice, I'll get to that in a second. I got 2 pages on that interview right here that I took notes, and I want to go. Don't worry about that one. Oh, really? Well, from what it sounded like to me, Don wasn't inviting Dog to Bounty Hut. It sounded like to me he was inviting him to throw some hands out in the chat room, if you know what I mean. Anyway, what I was going to tell you guys, I wanted to talk about the flyers real quick, and then I want to get into a couple other things. Okay, good, Soul Sister. I'm glad you asked that question. Okay, let me just credit True Crime Commentary and Tiffany Marie, because that's the 2 that I've seen that in the live chat, because Tiffany joined and was answering Fly Beatty's Dawn. I like that, Carrie. Tiffany joined the live and was answering questions that True had and let True know that it wasn't real. So that's why I'm going to make sure that I give these ladies their, you know, props. I would want mine. Good morning, Mountain Girls in the house. What's up, my Mountain Girl? I am so glad to see you back, darling. Oh, guess what, Mountain Girl? PhD, or no, PHN, you know, Ernie and that crew. They said I'm your mama. Woo woo. I was a little mad because I ain't old enough to be your mama. It hurt my feelings. They thought I looked that old. Otherwise, it's good. But I want to get the information. I pinned your comment, by the way. I want to get the information out there that these flyers are false. Guys, what do y'all think about it? Because it's a little deeper than it thinks. So Penny tries to, there's like 4 numbers on the flyer, okay? The first number is the people that made the flyers up, and so is the second one. And then it's TBI, and then local law enforcement's numbers, okay? And so Penny, is trying to call the numbers. This is before Tiffany told her it was false or whatever. She was just trying to call them to get more information and do everything she can. You got that right, Martha. They are a big joke. Yeah, I'm not scared. I told them come see me because I got something for them. Look, where's it at? My I don't know if y'all want me to do it again. Mountain Girl, I never catch you. You need to do a live. I wish I could bring you on up here with me. Look at what my subs got me. It's first of all, it's got a bright light. Look at this. Yes, sir. And then look at this. Y'all ready? Yeah, come see me. I'll make you dance. And now y'all, and also one of my lovelies sent me some wonderful pepper spray, and it gets refilled for life. So, woo woo, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. And I got another taser too. That's just one of the two. I keep one in the car and one in my purse. They are nice, and I believe my Oklahoma might have sent me one of those that I have for certain, and then Shay Day Chanel I think sent me another one. Oh, Chase, you gonna make me cry for real. I want to make sure I want to get with you so we can find a place to meet up together. Maybe you can tell me a good place because I've got people coming from Mississippi, Arkansas, Kentucky, North Carolina, and I'm gonna try to meet up with all of them before we get there. And then I wanted to try, for me personally, I might have to go back and meet up with them, Chase, because I wanted to come a little early and see if maybe, I'll talk to you about specific stores, but I've got two in mind that I can maybe get us some permission beforehand where we can just stand out and hand out flyers and make sure that they're put up at the checkout areas. Um, you know, I've got a little something worked out. We're gonna get these flyers out here in people's hands and get this little girl's face and name here and here, because we're not gonna let her be a cold case. But the fake flyers. So Miss Penny called both numbers. They went to like a voicemail automated thing, but nobody answered them. And then the next number was TBI and then local law enforcement. For real, this is my thoughts, you guys. I don't care who they working with or who they working for. Oh, yeah, go Mountain Girl. Um, BDIs, you're a little late to the party, baby. We already know. We've already had a whole 30-minute discussion about the Chris McDonough thing. Um, Unfortunately, we all got a little emotional. And I don't think he's fully terminated. Oh, V, that was a good one. V said for me not to put that flashlight taser in the nightstand. I might get mixed up. She's silly. Um, so here's the thing, guys. Let's think about something logically. When we get to checking, and everybody got checking into it, and I believe it was, like I said, Miss Tiffany and TCC are the ones that dug into it. So I want to make sure that I give Tiffany Marie and True Crime Commentary their props for this. So they dug into the situation with the flyers because they're the ones that seen them and found them, or was given to them, whatever. So when Penny called, nobody would answer. I mean, she called on that live like 4 times each to those numbers. Okay. And then when it gets all said and done, I don't know where the other shoestring, we'll just lay it down there. Then when it's all said and done over with, y'all, check this ish out. You know who made up the flyers and who put everything on them? The fake $50,000 reward and the numbers to call that nobody answers and all that. No, Sergeant King, I can go get one and I can post it. I'll make sure if it's okay. I'll have to contact Penny and Tiffany. Penny and Tiffany have it on there, and I seen it. Sharon, I think, had it in her. Oh God, Griff, help me. What is it? The Down Under Crime Talks. Send a link for them. Anyway, who made them? The it's got an anchor on it. It's the I forget that. Oh, something Victims Voices that's working with Don and them. Those that group of people. And please don't put their name in the chat, guys. Thank you, Stella, for posting the Down Under Crime Talks. I'm pretty sure, yes, We Can Bring You Hope. Thank you, Cam and Ricky. It's the We Can Bring You Hope group. And that's what I'm wondering is, even though when Penny called, nobody was answering or whatnot, it was kind of late at night. So what I'm wondering is, I wonder how many times has somebody called in a tip and said they saw the red Toyota truck, or Lord forbid, they saw Jane Doe. We'll use Jane Doe and say, what if somebody called in and said they saw Jane Doe burying something somewhere? I mean, or they seen at 5:30 Dawn dancing in the middle of the street with a pink tutu on the day Summer went missing. And I'm only saying that in an exaggerated moment because I want to get the point that I'm trying to make across, okay? These people were basically filtering, if they chose to, tips and calls before they turned them over to law enforcement. I mean, John Walsh has a tip line, but he has permission and is working with law enforcement. Think about, what if somebody got literally, let's just say that Don was supposed to be at work, right, at 4:30 on the 15th. Or what if somebody called and said they seen him driving a green Jeep Cherokee, dancing in a purple tutu with pink rain in the middle of, the highway? Thank you, Beady Eyes. It's one of them Clarence items that I was going to talk about on my coupon channel. I think it's a Clarence thing. Supposed to be about $8. I got it for about 49 cents because I'm cheap. My point is, if somebody called and said they saw Dawn, or said they saw Candace, or Grandma, or H, or Jesus himself, and these people are representing the parents, and they thought it would put the parents in a bad light, who's to say that they would not hold on to that tip and not pass it on to law enforcement? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, think about that for a minute. Am I crazy to think that that's a little, sketch? I'd be mad as hell if it was my kid and somebody did that. If it wasn't my own, and then on second thought, what about if somebody been standing there and had Summer with them and they're calling and nobody's picking it up? Thank you, Lady Justice. I'm not sure why on one of my screens it's not showing the chat thing. I don't know what's going on. Shoot, mountain girl like me, she know how to use every kind of gun or taser or anything she needs to. It makes me mad to hear this. So, and there are groups of people that are going around and taking them down, and they've asked those people to take them down. And it's supposed to be to help the parents or whatever, but it really just pissed me off, okay? I don't even know how else to put it. It just pissed me off. And then furthermore, they're saying there was a $50,000 reward, and supposedly that $50,000 was what Don told them the reward was. So he didn't even know what the damn reward was for his own daughter. But he did. Now I will say this: me and y'all hold on to your knickers, and your breeches, however you want to call them. We used to call them knickers, and capris. Anyway, hold on to your breeches. I'll say it like that. Um, I actually agreed with Dawn and the voices and the keys on one thing, just one thing. Just one thing. Oh yeah. Mr. Smith and Mr. Weston's been partners of mine too. And they've been cheating on me. I'll let it go. One thing, and I made a note about it. Lord, where'd I put my glasses? Knee knockers. There you go, Lady Justice. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I've been trying to investigate this, and I get jumped on when I say something about it. But this is in that video, so we're just gonna dive on in. Okay, so I made a note, and I watched only the part of the video that Don called in because I didn't want to see no more of it. But he's saying that the reward expires in 6 months. Well, I know that to be true. I've gotten that much information. Dawn is saying that the money goes to Churchill Rescue Squad. Now, I've been told it goes to something called CAA, and it's not Churchill Rescue Squad. It is that it's like it's a charitable asset something, and basically they divvy the money up between different charities and nonprofits in that area. Now, I don't know which one is true. I don't work for Civis Bank. I do know that Churchill Rescue Squad does not have control of the funds right now. They can access them. All they can do is add to them like anybody else can. And that the only place that can do anything with them is the CAA. Yeah, Lisa, I did hear that. That's what I heard was what Lisa Bradley said, that it goes to like children's homes and other charitable organizations. Good morning. He's saying, I'm just talking about what Don said in the interview that he called in. He said it goes back to Churchill Rescue Squad. Now, I have gotten information that, and it was a news article actually, and if you guys saw it, it was where Tim Coop was in there talking to them, and they were fussing about all the money that was spent for the search. Apparently, Churchill Rescue Squad is kind of in the red. I think that's how they say it. They're not doing well money-wise. I said something about the 6 months. I got jumped all over. I got emails. Hold on, I will tell you what the email said. I think they emailed me this one. I have 2 different email addresses to check, but just give me a second, and I'll read it to you because they wanted to provide me the proper information. Oh, and just FYI, while I'm looking for this, here we go. Reward expiring. This is somebody that's supposed to have quite a bit of information. I was asking about the reward. It was during Run Up Church's thing, and Tiffany had sent her to me. So she sent me a link about official sites and what's over it and everything. And I asked her, I said, why can they not set up a trust for the boys? And I'm sorry, North Carolina laws must be way different, as we have one child missing since 2004 and her reward fund is still up. Because I was told, a little rudely, but I was told that there was laws and whatnot against it. So she responded with, I don't know. I think they possibly could, But in my opinion, some might not want to, just in case the parents, in case the parents get I'm going to paraphrase and not go through all this, but if the parents get the boys back, they don't want the money to be able to be accessed by the parents. I'm just going to put it in a nutshell. And I have it in an email in writing from, I'm not going to put her name out there, but it is somebody associated with Civis Bank. And it has to do with state statutes and who can have what and access to what. And it says many rewards do go without expiring. However, they run the risk if said child is found, with people coming forward claiming that their tip was the one that solved the case. Where money is concerned, people get a little bit antsy. And in the end, most of the time, people that donate a substantial amount of money will stipulate where it should go after so long. And like I said, the bottom line I'm understanding is it has to do with some state statutes that govern it and liabilities and that kind of thing. That's the understanding that I've been given. Now I took some notes. Okay, Barb Michelle, I don't know. Yes, BDIs. Let me say this again. Chris, just for those that did not get to hear it. Apparently Chris McDonough's channel is down. It's the message is about bullying and I guess he's had repeated strikes or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with all that. I said that we just need to pray. And I agree with you, Cheryl McCaffrey. It needs to be put in a trust for the young brothers. Maybe that's something we can look into and see if there's maybe we can start a petition. Maybe we can get the other YouTube, since during that video, it seems that even the shares and Benny and even Dawn and Candace agree on that. So maybe there's a way to put it in the trust for the boys when they either turn 18 or come out of foster care and stipulate that the parents cannot touch it. Appoint a guardian ad litem or something over it. I think that well, I missed whatever that was. Who's not being respectful? Why's everybody fighting? Yes, Joey, what's the matter? I seen you said my name, and that's all I could see. I'm trying to go back. When I try to get information out, I kind of ignore the chat. That's just something. I don't know. So, Oklahoma said it for me. Let me just pin that. Sometimes I say so I don't cuss people out. Yeah. Okay. So the Sweaty Balls, Corpse Bride and Prairie Dog. I love you too, Miss Amy Jones. We're doing a live with Benny on 10/1/21. And Don called in. And there was a few points that I wanted to discuss that may be of relevance to some of you that haven't seen it, and those that have might want to talk about it. I'm not worried, Anna. I mean, well, listen, Joey, how say this? I have to watch what words I say because YouTube is striking people and taking them down left and right. For one. For two, I swear I'm in my house. That's all. Not being mean, not being disrespectful. I mean, I didn't say anything about the way you typed or that you put a comment or didn't put a comment. So, and I wasn't doing anything to be mean to anybody. I'm trying to look at information. I'm reading stuff, trying to give proper, accurate information to people, you know. Again, sometimes I say so I don't say a curse word. I mean, I'd hate, you know, to forget what I'm saying and say see you next Tuesday, but not say see you next Tuesday. Oh, my crazy Alice in the house. Love you, Alice. Anyway, so he said that this one got me, y'all. That he's trying to talk to John Walsh. That his good friend got Summer on John Walsh's show. I'm just trying to figure out what friend of his done that, but whatever. I just thought y'all might find that one interesting. And then he was crap talking Dog the Bounty Hunter and said that he needs to be a real man and find some missing kids, and it's easy to find a runaway criminal because they've only got so many places to go and hide, and that he's calling Dog out. That's why I said, to me it sounded like he was trying to have Dog meet him out in the street and throw them hands. I thought that was funny myself. I don't know about anybody else, but I kind of thought that was amusing. How many? Give me a one in the chat if you think that Don can really take Dog the Bounty Hunter on. Give me a two if you think Dog will smash Don into the ground after he runs away. And I mean Don runs away. All I'm seeing is two. KDS said 3. What's the third option, Katie? That Don's gonna run as fast as he can and that Dog's gonna slide in behind and smash. I've seen Dog fight some pretty big dudes. And I hope Dog sends Leland because he's so cute too. I'm gonna get whooped now for saying Leland's cute. Yes, he will, like a pit bull on a little chihuahua. Don'll be going, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." Y'all know it's true. Y'all know it is not no joke. Chase, you know that would be funny though. For real, you know that would be funny. I want to see Leland. Oh, and we do have some people that have been contacting Dog's daughter Lisa, who does actually do some work with missing children. Let me say again. Right, Lady Justice. I know he can't bounty hunt there, but I mean, he could just come in a supportive fashion, and it wouldn't be bounty hunting, would it, for Summer? I mean, she's not got like a bounty on her or anything, and she's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't want you to think I'm being a smart aleck because I'm really, really not trying to do it all. I I don't really know how that works, and I don't want to pretend to at all. Oh, speaking of BK, I got something to say about that too. Okay, and then I don't know if Don was just in the mood to make people mad or what when he called in, because he said that the cops is on vacation and don't care, that they're just out having fun and hanging out with their families. Right, Lady Justice. Well, I know that Dog did come out and make a statement that he wasn't. Melissa, I don't want to talk about the zinc mines right now on this live at all. Not at all. I'm still doing some research into some things associated with those. But I'm going to tell you, if you look at that MH factor thing that I was talking about that everybody wanted to drag me over, miners exposed to certain silver properties and other things that could be found in a zinc or copper or silver mine. There's a for y'all. Are people that were affected and had the blue tint of the skin. But he also see on cracking cases. I have a thing. Let me ask you, Chase, since you're here, you ask me because I don't know, and I don't want to come off like I do and say the wrong thing. But the first time I saw cracking cases, they were introduced with the sweaty balls and corpse bride and such, and it was on that hot mic moment when they were cheering about how they hit 1,000 subs and all kind of stuff. And it was just a real big turnoff for me. I don't know if they're still associated with them or exactly what was going on. And I don't know. Maybe you can tell me when we talk a little bit, you know. Thank you, Lady Justice. You're awesome. I love my sunshines. Another thing that Dawn said also during that was that they didn't take any prints of the doors or that back door, front door, any prints at all when the police came. Now, I do want to make a little comment. A lot of times, and I know this from my police department, and this is not me taking a side, this is just me putting out some factual information out here. Like when my grandpa's house got broken into, the guy come in, took some of his clothes, changed clothes, left clothes. We know that he touched certain doors without a shadow of a doubt, and mirrors that nobody else touched. They didn't take fingerprints because they really can't afford to, is what we were told. And if we hired an agency to come in and do fingerprinting, it wasn't admissible in a court of law. So that may be why they didn't fingerprint, because it's a small area. Fingerprinting is expensive. It takes, if they don't have a certain facility there, they have to send it off. And it takes quite a bit of time to come back. And at the time, they were probably thinking that this little girl wandered off when everything started. They were probably thinking that she wandered off and was out in the woods, and all that was on their mind was, let's go search for her as quick as possible. Don also stated, though, that by the time the police had got there, there had been multiple people touch all those doors. Right, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. Yep, the police went thinking that. Bingo, Lady Justice. I wondered about that DNA in the pipes. And guys, I have posted some pictures and some information about it on that Patreon. But if you'll look in that video, or not, well, in the video and in the still shots, where you see little Summer dancing around that barrel, to when you're facing it, kind of to the left, you'll see this thing that's green that's laying down. That's the top of a well pump. I just said that again. A well pump. Natasha M., if you'll look, honey, I did not bring anybody into any drama. I said, I'm not familiar with them. I don't watch them, so I'm not going to speak on them. Straight like that. On with the next one. Thank you. Now back to what I was saying that's relevant to the case. I'm not speaking about no other channel. I was talking about Chase because he's in the chat, and I really admire that young man. I really do admire him and appreciate everything that he's done. And I am familiar with his videos and his channel. Well, if you know, Natasha, there was no need for your previous comment, darling. That's all I'm saying. Now back to what I was talking about that people didn't want me to talk about, apparently, because you tried to get me off subject. On that property, if you'll look where that barrel's at, and I think it's the one, the steel shop where you can still see the yellow SUV in the background. It's a dark green, and it's a well pump. Let me look and see if I can find. I've got the pictures of it, and I want to look and see if I can find the name. I'm trying to remember which file I want to go to. Amy, don't be trying to now crush on Chase. I'm already crushing on him over here. But I have a feeling he's younger than my children. So, that's right. Even the neighbor commented about the well and the sheds. That's right. She absolutely did, Lady Justice. You are correct. Let's see. I just felt like I'm just opening up my little Patreon and going to it right quick because it has the pictures and I can probably find them faster that way. Let's see. I think I put it in the one with the neighbor. And by the way, if y'all didn't hear on my last one, let me reiterate something while we have quite a few people in here to hear it. If you want to look, the neighbor, and I did provide the documentation and the stuff where you can verify it, used to live in New York. That's what I was saying, Brenda. A lot of times small towns can't afford to do the fingerprinting. It is expensive. A lot of people don't realize that. But yes, Jody S. Brown. Previous address was Brooklyn, New York. I'm not going, it was an apartment in Brooklyn, New York. Chase be popping in and out, beady eyes. He gets all nervous because y'all made him think that I'm crushing on John QQ, and now I'm saying I'm crushing on him. And he thinks I'm trying to start a jello fight in Rogersville. I missed everybody by the way, in the live chats. You have a blessed day too, Miss Natasha. And I wasn't being mean or smart or facetious to you in any way. And I apologize if it came across that way to you. It's just honest to goodness. I meant just no more than what I said, which was just, I don't really know him, so I'm not gonna comment on something I don't know about. I think that's pretty fair. If I don't know about something, I try to not comment on it until I can do some research and know about it. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked. Lord have mercy. There's going to be a reckoning on Meth Mountain. I just feel it. Dodge it, pull it. It's not. I can't with y'all. Oh, just so y'all know, somebody, and I haven't gotten to post my documentation this, so I'm going to give everybody a little bit snippet. The Billy Creasy, the service dog trainer, and on Facebook, the one that we've seen the pictures of with his arms crossed in front of the truck. Y'all might want to check out an article that talks about the constable. There's several of them. The constable in Hawkins County facing charges, drug charges and such. He, as I understand it, won one of the 2 years that he ran by one write-in vote. Might be an interesting read for you. Those of you on the Patreon, I will be posting pictures and about 5 different articles in the file that's already up there about Billy Creasy. I just think it's interesting because early on in the case, and I want to say that it was Oh, Griff, what is the name of his channel? The rocket science guy that was talking about it. About the Billy guy that was Grandma's boyfriend. If I can just find the right file, you guys. I'm sorry. I've got like 9,000 different pictures that I'm having to go through right quick just to even get you this. But I want to tell y'all about that pump. You're right about that, and Brenda Stevens. Billy was a constable. That's right. Not Dotson. Billy Creasy. I'll tell you in just a minute. Hold on. I'll pull it up. You guys just give me a moment. I'm old and I'm slow. Maybe it's in this one. Sorry, guys. I'm having to go through 90,000 files, literally. Shaduki, that's not what I was trying to click on. I don't want to see that. I know I put it in here already. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me they see orbs all in my videos, baby, all the time. I feel weird if they don't. That's how much that I've been told there's orbs in my videos and stuff. We Scottish moms in the house. I got it, Lady Justice. They methy. I just dropped my unicorn. I'm a magical unicorn. Don't forget it. Where's my Griff at? Griff will know what I mean about that. I'm a magical unicorn. Okay, I'm going to quit trying to go through this. I got all that I can. Let's see. Just give me a minute, you guys. I wish YouTube would let me post the certain pictures that I have, be able to share my screen with y'all, but it won't. And I just have no other option. But I have that article. If you give me just a moment, I'll pull up that article and I'll read it to you. And I'll tell you where to go and get one of them. Plus, I'll find the pictures of the. Obviously, there has to be a well somewhere on the property that was being used. The pump is one of the old-fashioned. It's got like this. It's painted dark green, like they would call it hunter green. And it's a hand pump like this to pump the water out. And obviously they went to that other situation. And what I was trying to get across to everybody that they seem to miss is Dawn's mother died of sepsis. Now, let's think about some things. The inmate factor I was talking about, what I was trying to get across to everybody, it probably does, ladies, just to smell like straight sulfur. In that, I was telling you, it's talking about hemoglobin. Everybody thinks hemoglobin's always iron. It's not. It's about the oxygen that's carried by your blood through your system. That's why the blood wouldn't have a bright red color, because it's going to have a low hemoglobin content. What ends up happening is over time, yes, the old pitcher pups. That's exactly right, Lisa Bradley. That's what we used to call them. The certain exposure there's a chemical, it's an ammonia chemical that's put on the fields to help make them rich, along with some nitrates. That stuff's going to run off and run down, like in that creek where the kids were playing. Let's say that it's out there in the yard. And I'm not saying anything salacious has to be occurring for it to happen. But let's just say that you're trying to grow a garden or whatever, and you put that ammonia and the nitrates out there to make the soil rich as fertilizer. And then it runs off down there in that creek. And also the recycled water they're using, it's recycling it and bringing it back in. You're bathing in it. You're using it to cook with if you cook or drink, to make your Kool-Aid or your tea or whatever. The bigger your body is, the more you can take of it and it not build up in toxicity levels. The smaller you are and the younger you are, the faster it's going to build up and have an adverse effect. Cyanosis, in different varying degrees, is one of the side effects of that toxicity level, as well as getting lethargic and fatigued, nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, and the teeth decay is another sign of long-term exposure. See, somebody with a big fat ass like me can be exposed to it for 7 or 8 years maybe and not reach toxicity levels. Whereas a little bitty girl that's 40 pounds and not having good diet and nutrition can only be exposed, digging in the dirt, right, Anna, can only be exposed to it for 6 months to a year before it starts having adverse effects. That's what I was trying to say in the last video. And I was wrong about the church and how they would feel about them getting treated or whatever. Okay. But it's still, at the end of the day, if you're not going to the doctor like you're supposed to, and they hadn't had their shots like they're supposed to have them, and they're not clean, and maybe they got lice or scabies, are you going to want to take them to the doctor when you think the reason that they're not responsive and passed out is because they got into your meds or grandma's meds or drunk the tea or whatever? I mean, hello, did you see the kids, the Summer and the other little girl playing outside in the bathtub? Think about it for a minute, because I have. Anybody ever heard of bathtub shake and bake? One of the chemicals I'm talking about is something that they use for that. That's right, Lisa Bradley. Do they have lead pipes, which would also contribute to it? I don't know about copper pipes. Now, Sue Soul Sisters, own it. I gave her an inch and she ran a mile. And what does ex-Constable Creasy do now, Sue Soul Sister? I have all the articles about it. It was more than that. Let me tell you something, Sue Soul Sister, that's just one of 2. Actually 3 altogether that I know of. One was the drugs. There's a couple other things. You might want to really dig deep in it, Mr. Creasy. That was voted twice, as I understand, to be constable. Jackie, I don't know what it was outside for, but I'm telling you right now, I have a picture. I have a picture of the 2 little girls playing in the bathtub. Sure do. In their yard. Oh, Oklahoma, God, the rate, I don't know. Dancing Moon, I'm not understanding your comment, baby. I think it's Warrior's Path or Warrior's Fork. Okay, finally, I got to the end of my documentation so I can scroll through and find what I'm trying to read to y'all and look at. It be like that sometimes, I guess. Oh my God, no. It just took me right back to the top. Welcome to me. Okay. Amy Jones, baby, I've dug way deeper than that. I'm just not going to put it all out here right now. I got to be safe. And maybe I need an ace in the hole. Thank you, Griff. Maybe I need an ace in the hole. Sue Soul Sister, it's a term they use around here. According to my local law enforcement that I've spoken to. Why would somebody have, can I ask y'all a question? Why would somebody that doesn't even have a damn bathtub in their house have one sitting out in the yard? That's what I want to know. Let's just answer that question. That's right. I'm not going to just put it out there and not know what I'm talking about. I'm going to know what I'm talking about. Maybe they got the bunk beds from the Lamplight Theater place before they sold it. Woo woo. Y'all didn't see them pictures? What's up, Libby in the house? Libby, we were already discussing the erroneous flyers and what a bad situation that is just all the way around. And making sure that everybody was aware not to call those numbers, to call TBI and to call law enforcement, that those flyers are fake. Celeste, it also one of the guys can probably post it, the quoted text, but YouTube put out a statement that YouTube had taken down the interview room due to repeated, they didn't say strikes, repeated violations and associated with bullying and something else. I'm trying to think if one of you guys can post it again for those that have just entered. Yes, they took the interview room down. It seems like, Libby, I'm thinking he had more than 3 strikes because they put memberships on hold. That's what Miss Celeste is speaking about. That's right, Oklahoma, they do. Lady Justice, that was a question I had about that. Why? There's certain stuff that I wonder why did they, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Scooby-Doo. Membership is paused. Did anybody see what was posted? That's right, Sue Soul Sister. They might could find out. You know, True Crime with Libby, it might not be Benny. Some people are telling me they think it was something to do with the laundry case. I don't know for sure. Motor City Black Sheep. Oh, we Scottish Mom. Sorry, it might be my stuff. I've been having a lot of Wi-Fi problems. Okay, here, Oklahoma just posted it for you, Celeste. It says this account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy prohibiting content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. That's what YouTube has posted, I guess, when you go to try to find it. Oh, and I don't know what they use. Somebody told me Sudafed. I'm not sure. Well, Danny D, we already discussed it, and if you want to rewind for a bunch, basically what I said is I just think it's horrible that they put 2 other phone numbers and then TBI and then local law enforcement on the flyers, and when those 2 other numbers were called repeatedly. Oh, Lady Justice, honey, you fine. I ain't seen you said nothing wrong at all. Right, Celeste? It's strip on the page. I don't know what. I'm confused. Celeste, a lot of stuff, a lot of people got mad at me, like I said, about the Patreon thing, but I had reasons for doing it. And I think maybe now y'all might see Martha Landers, honey, I took a bath outside a bazillion times, but we also had a bathtub in the house. And we didn't have just a bathtub sitting outside to catch the rainwater. We had water hose and buckets and stuff. And it was a little cast iron type, thing. We had an outdoor toilet when I was little. So, yeah, that being said, my daddy didn't work construction neither. And my grandma didn't write a book about how to drywall. Exactly, Barb Michelle. Thank you very much. That's all I'm saying, that some people are missing because they're just arriving. Um, yes, Celeste, he will get a review. I agree. I said that. We had like a 45-minute discussion about it already. Um, what I was saying about the bathtub wasn't that I was making fun of them because they bathed outside. I've said a million times. I grew up that way too. Oh, Lady Justice, I appreciate you. Thumbs up. You're awesome. For reals. Um, hey Tambo Pete. What I'm trying to say to you guys is, because they used recycled water. It wasn't well water. I have the pieces of the well to show in the pictures to show that the pump and everything has been disassembled and taken down. That's what the one thing that Chris asked about, that she said they used to just hold trash. Actually, that was a part of that water recycling system. I love it. Um, what I'm trying to say about the outside bathtub was simply to say that's farming country. And you have certain chemicals that you put into the ground, nitrates and ammonia and stuff. That stuff runs down the ground. Then the water they're using is recycled water. The oxygen levels in your blood get depleted over time by exposure to certain chemicals and certain things going on. Okay? Sue Soul Sister, you know more about that part than I do. I don't know how that works. I honestly don't. Um, but it doesn't even have to be that you're making drugs, guys. What I'm saying is, you can be farming, and just like that creek down there, it rains, it washes that down into that creek. Them kids are down there playing in it and digging in the dirt and stuff. Where you got the oldest son that's like, or me, that's got some weight on them. It takes more exposure for us to get sick from it. It takes less exposure for someone Summer's weight and size to get sick from it. And that was the MH factor that I was talking about. That can be caused by environmental causes, secondary environmental causes. You can Google it. Mesothelioma. The easiest way I know to do it is I put what I Googled and started, and then got into the more serious medical terminology and whatnot, was the blue fugate of Kentucky disorder. And then it'll tell you what's genealogy and everything else and how it works and what I'm talking about. It presents itself kind of like having low iron or being anemic, except it's on to a different level. Oh, yeah, I got Breaking Bad, but I ain't watched it in some years. Yeah, Lisa, that's why they brought our bomb squad in when they raided a house that was doing it. Danny D, I don't know. I'm not talking nothing about lead paint. I don't know who did, but whatever. But you got to also remember that house was built like 1960 or 1940, something like that. The original structure, and it's still there. They just added on to it. And as you can tell, they didn't do a whole lot of improvements. I mean, I didn't. There's cinder block walls in the bottom, not sealed, No, I'm not frozen. You want me to freeze, Martha? And freeze with the side. Well, 10, Southern Hell. Summer didn't have a school physical yet. And allegedly, doctor's appointments and stuff like that. I mean, that's right, Danny. But also, let me say this and try to say it the nicest way I can. Do you think that Dawn and Candace have been honest with us about any damn thing they've said? They told us they don't drink and do drugs as well. And they're good church-going people and that they don't know their neighbors. But in the same breath, Dawn wanted to go question all their drug-dealing neighbors and knock on their doors. Now, I don't know about nobody else. But, if I don't know my neighbors and I'm assuming that they're drug dealers, I'm not just going to go randomly knock on their door and get my head shot off. I'm just saying. And what I am pointing out is inconsistencies in stories. Now, let's get back to what I was talking about. The voices behind the balls. Also, because I'm going to pull this up. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a marriage record. Since Dawn said that he's not any way related to Ronnie. Let's see. Or any of the Lawsons. Let me see what I can find out for y'all. You got that right. They don't know what the truth is. American True Crime on Children. Libby. Right? About the outside would be pretty awesome, but my neighbors be calling the law because if they see me, they'd be sicker than HE double hockey sticks on some real stuff. Who was reading text? Wanda. Oh, you're talking about Chris? Yeah. If you want to, I'd suggest just rewind to the part we talked about the Twitter and the Chris and all that. That was about the first 30, 45 minutes of this live. And I'm not going to keep repeating it a lot because there's other stuff we're going to talk about. I got notes. They asked him about EquiSearch helping him and everything else. And he said, yeah, they come out and whatever and got their drone and left. Okay. Right on, Lady Justice. The possibilities are endless. So endless. Now, did anybody catch the nice little slip of the tongue Mr. Don gave us? Let's see if this is the birth record or whatever I'm looking for. I got so many. Got Barb Engelson. Oh, no, that's Ronnie Lawson's daddy's death certificate. Yep, got that too. Yes, the bunk beds did look homemade, just like the ones that looked homemade at the Lamplight Theater. Yeah, Libby, that slip of the tongue was interesting, and if nobody didn't see it, I wrote down it so I could quote y'all. So he's talking about they're asking questions and stuff, and he's talking about Summer, the first time ever in present tense. I don't know if he had to rehearse it or not, but he says that Summer's hair is about 4 or 5 inches longer now, close to the length of his wife's hair. That she doesn't look the same. She's a bit bigger and a bit taller. Did anybody happen to catch Benny's face at the moment in time he was saying that? Because I made a note about it. Benny's face at that moment. And I had laughing until I was crying faces. Not because of what was being said and not because of Summer. But because of what his facial, because he went like this. And Cher started stumbling. And, that was it. The look on BK face, for real. Libby, one hour and around 23 and a half, 24 minutes. Seriously, go to that point. All jokes aside, I wrote, listen, you know my notes, you guys, you know how I am about taking notes. I wrote meticulous notes. This is, let's see, this is the first page. And this is the second page that we're getting to now. Yeah, they were shocked. Cher stumbled over herself. She about, yeah, I wish she'd have been eating or taking a drink or something when he said that. Because let me tell you, whoa. He didn't realize it because he was messed up out of his mind. But BK's face, he was looking down, doing something, you know, looking down, whatever, fixing stuff. And when he said that, he went, just like that, watch it. Watch it. Yeah, I wish Cher's face would have been visible on that screen. You know TBI got it or getting it. I hope so. If they didn't, they ain't doing their job. And you know what else is funny? Let him keep talking about them because maybe he'll motivate them to get him them bracelets. Yeah, they are playing mind games. It's all. But let me tell you something. Skeezy wasn't ready. That's all I know to tell you. Vinny was not ready. Was it Vote or Helen You Live? Shell Vintage, I don't understand exactly what you're talking about. You, she sure did, V. She didn't slip it up. What happened was Don couldn't think of a candy to say that his daughter would eat. So Cher said that her daughter liked Tic Tacs just to give him something to say because he didn't know. It's just sad on that one.